highly welcome to um, the smartphone graphic design course by Wiz Graphics Academy. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the elements of graphic design. Okay, so let's see what are the elements of graphic design. Okay, now there are 7 elements of graphic design. Okay, this element of graphic design, when you combine them together or when they are being organized, then you are coming up with a design. Okay, now so what are these 7 elements? Now the first one is line, the second one is color, so we have shapes, so that's for the third one. The fourth one we have texture, the fifth one space, the sixth one image, seventh one typography. Okay, excuse me please. So the first one, lines. Okay, so lines, color, shapes, texture, space, image, and typography. Now these elements are what makes up a design. Okay, you must find those elements in a design. Okay, if you do not see color, you will see shape. If not see shape, you will see type. Okay, if not see type, you see image. So you will definitely see 4 or more elements in a design. Okay, so these elements are what actually makes up a design. All right, now so the first thing that I'm going to be talking about here is the first element, so which is lines. All right, so now what are lines? Okay, they are always more than just points. Okay, depending on their form. Okay, so they can be in different width, they can be in different heights. Okay, all right, so they can be in form of vertical shape. Okay, in form of horizontal, diagonal, some are straight. Okay, so when it comes to lines, so they are formed from one point to another. So they are formed from one point to another. And okay, so if you zoom closely, you are going to see these points that I said. They can be in form of horizontal, vertical, diagonal. Okay, some lines can be straight, some lines can be curved, some lines can be free form in the sense that, okay, so let's use this for an example now. So this is a straight line. Okay, while this is a curved line. Now free form can be in any form. Okay, this is an example of a free form line. Okay, for instance, you want to form a road. Okay, so those are examples of lines. Okay, so this is a free form line. Okay, so we have zigzag line, zigzag like this. So there are so many types of lines. Some lines are broken are just like dash like that. So there are different types of lines. Okay, so there are different types of line. All right, so let's see the use of line. So what do we use it for? Okay, now so the first one is that it can be used for different purpose. Okay, so the first one is it can be used for stressing a word or a phrase. Okay, it can be used for connecting content. Okay, you can also use it to create patterns. Okay, you can also use it to separate words. Yeah, so you can also use it to separate words or phrase. Okay, so let's see some examples here. Now if you look closely, this is different lines that has to do with different width and different pattern. Okay, because if you actually see the one at the top here, it has a very thick width. Okay, it has a very thick width, and if you check the rest of the lines, they come with a very lighter one. Okay, if you check this one here, you're gonna see that it comes with a space. Okay, it comes with space. All right, the same thing too applies to this one. Yeah, all right. So these lines are equally used to create a pattern. Now so let's see the other one. Now this is used to separate the words from each other, and it was also used to create hierarchy too as well. All right, so if you actually look at these words very well, you will observe that they use a line to separate them. Okay, let's see some example here. Now if you look at this design very well, you will observe that you would observe that they use a line here too as well. Okay, so they use it for the for the headline, and to separate the date from the address. Okay, the date from the address. If you watch closely, now see, if you watch closely, you will observe that they both use it to separate the date from the address and from the headline as well. Okay, so they use it to separate the dates, the address, and the headline. All right, so it was used here. Okay, so line, it was actually used here in this design. So let's see the psychology of lines. Okay, think about the kind of lines you see in your everyday life and recall the kind of information that they convey to you. Now depending on their context, heavier dark lines can communicate stability. Okay, so when you see a very thick line, so they actually communicate stability. They are stable, they are strong. Okay, and scribble line convey excitement. Yeah, they convey excitement. And if you see zigzag lines, so they convey electricity or anger. Yeah, just like you can see on my screen. Okay, so they convey electricity or anger. So there are these are things that you should know as a designer. Okay, so when you see a thick line, it conveys stability. Scribble lines, they convey excitement. Zigzag lines, they convey electricity. So when you see a curved line, a wavy line, so they suggest uncertainty. Okay, it's not straightforward. It's not straightforward. All right, and it can also represent elegance, royalty. Just like a good example is the crown. Good is the crown that you can see there. Okay, it comes with a wavy kind of line. All right, so it also suggests royalty. Okay, so that is all about the psychology of lines. Okay, so that is all about the psychology of lines. So there are still more to it. Okay, you can make more research on it, but these are the things you should know basically. Okay, basically these are the things you should know about the psychology of line. All right, thank you very much.